down, and these are only a couple inches deep, but it gives you a good indication of what you'll find. These two soils were taken off of a Hayden north of here, about 10 miles. Just right across the fence, or right across from the road from each other. This one is a strip till, and this one has been moldboard plowed. And this just came off from the waterway down below. I believe it's off of a Lasur. So, and these were all as intact as possible with very little disturbance. So this is pretty heavy rainfall, heavier than most instances what you'll get, but it just gives you a little bit more dramatic idea of what's happening. So the runoff you'll see in the front buckets, and in the back ones is what you'll see with the runoff. So as it's
the back buckets are the infiltration.
Yes, and take note also of the color of the infiltration and runoff water. They will all have different amounts of sediment or other tannins.
Does it really seem like any is running off? Yeah. Or does it take a bit?
It takes a while. We usually run it till you get about an inch. But as you can see already that some of these, at least with the strip till, you can still see that some of these soil pits and clods are still holding together fairly well, like right there. And at this one, it's just turning into kind of a muddy mess already. And it's just starting to sheet. And if you take a look, the strip till is already, you're already starting to see some infiltration from that.
Yeah, the moldboard is starting to run off already, and everyone.
And I think part of the reason why you're not seeing this from the waterway, or less infiltration from the waterway, is I think it has more initial storage capacity from the increased organic matter and changes in pore size. So you're actually, I think you're seeing a higher storage capacity in that system.
Getting close to 2 inches, 2 inches, inch and 3/4.
How much rain have you put on then?
Right now we're at about 3/4 of an inch, I believe.
Now as you're watching the rain run off and infiltrate through that soil in the tray, look what's also collecting in the back bucket. Now what you're looking at, now what you should be looking at in the back bucket, the rain which goes through the soil profile, think of that as the rain which replenishes the subsoil moisture reserve. That which the will
So this is the first inch of rainfall. And I think might as well run another inch through it.
We've got many 2-inch rainfall, so this time of year we've gotten some 2-inch rainfall.
And if you note the difference between the infiltration between these two, this one, like Doug noted, has higher organic glues holding the soil together, whereas this one, even though it's in a lot better shape, it's still not, the soil structure is not as stable as the others, so you are getting a little bit of soil that does run through some of the pores. So it's important to have a lot of live roots to hold everything together. So in higher rainfall events, some of these pores do not get plugged with water. So
On the first one, and this is a common misconception,